Eating out. The first category of eating that I'm going to discuss is probably one that most of us find the most difficult. Probably the one that we most often give as a reason for not having achieved the results that we desire. We might come in for an assessment or try and dodge it because we've not got a great result, it's not going to be good. I've been eating out a lot recently. I've been doing a lot of socialising. I've had a lot of works events on. And I get that. I get that those situations may provide an additional degree of challenge to that we might face eating for the rest of the week, but often the narrative in our head makes it far worse than it has to be. Many times I've spoken to someone and they said, well, we went for a McDonald's. And I'm like, so? In their head, going to McDonald's automatically means that you have to massively overconsume. We could just go to McDonald's and have maintenance or deficit calories of anything. We could do the same in any restaurant in the whole world. Now, I get sometimes we might feel a degree of social pressure from others, but we're grown adults. We can just choose to ignore that if we want to. We can just choose to tell people who are trying to sabotage us and pressure us into doing something that we kind of don't want to do, not to do it, at least in the majority of cases. I would wager that across the 30 odd days of the month, there aren't all that many times where we eat out in a situation where we'd feel really uncomfortable making a different food choice. The problem is often that we tell ourselves because we're eating out, we can't eat well, and then we overconsume. We have the starter, main course, the dessert, 2 sides and 7 pints, when we could have just had 7 double spirit and mixers and a main course for a third of the calories. So I'm just questioning here if eating out has to be as big a derailer of progress as it often is. Could we actually eat out and have just as much fun on 2/3 of the calories? And if that's not the case, if we can't, maybe we have to ask questions about how much we actually enjoy spending time with people we're eating out with, if it's the overconsumption that makes such a difference.